Hello and welcome to Unsettled JD. Today is day 11 at Wild Tracks here in Belize. So today there was only 3 of us as Gus had to go do his visa extension for here. So it's just Anna and Mike and me today, and we fed the girls in the morning. So I went and collected the mangroves, and then Mike did the seagrass, and then Anna did the prepping of the milk, and then I helped afterwards. And then I fed Callie first thing in the morning, and everything went well with the girls. They all drank their milk very quickly. No troubles, no spillage, nothing. And then afterwards, it was time to feed the birds, but there's still no water. So the water went out yesterday, and it's still not here this morning. So no shower this morning after feeding the girls. Yeah, and then so we just fed them, and then because Gus was gone, Mike wanted to help water the cats while they were away. So one time the water came back on like 11, so Anna and Mike had to go out seagrassing today, and so I said that I would water the rest of the birds. There was no pail, I couldn't find the pail, so I had to like water the birds like individually. And there's this one cage of birds at the by the water spout. They're always thirsty, and I filled up their water bottles like twice within like a span of like 15 minutes. So they were definitely really thirsty. And then it was lunchtime. We had mac and cheese today. Oh my god, so delicious. I'm super excited for that. And of course, since Gus was gone today, I would help out with the prepping of the seagrass for Teak and Nugget. Gus, I'm not sure which time Gus went. So yes, I also helped them at the 9 o'clock one, the 11:30 one, and the 3 o'clock one. And then of course we feed the birds again at like 3:15 when we're done feeding Teak and Nugget. And then we had water, so that went really smooth. And then lastly we had the girls. So Gus was back, so Gus helped feeding the 4 girls. I did the seagrass, and then I did the seagrass and the PVC. And today was a good day. So one time when we were feeding Teak and Nugget, the 4 girls were just like in a line. So at 3 o'clock the girls were already in the pen, ready to be fed. So that was nice of them. So we got some photos of the 4 girls all lined up, and you can tell each individual one. So when we fed the girls later at 4:20, it was good. It started off well. So I fed Kelly again, and Kelly was finished within like 2 minutes, and everyone else was feeding. And so Kelly was just like resting on my leg, and then all of a sudden I think like Cheeky freaked out or something. I don't know, but Cheeky just went flying, and then of course then Callie went crazy, so the flukes were going, and then the other 2, Sandy and Hope, then also freaked out, and Anna lost her bottle for Sandy, so Anna asked me to go make a new one, so I did. I had to make a new bottle for Sandy, so that took some time. So we were a little bit late today with the feeding of the girls, but no idea why they freaked out. We also have a new guest today. We have Mandy coming from America, and she's going to help with the primate team. Also today, Zoe went over what she does here. So Paul and Zoe are terrestrial biologists that obviously like to do conservation. They've been here in Belize since the late 1990s, and they built up the program. So they've been doing the manatees conservation, and then they did the primates conservation. And so we just learned what Zoe did today. So Zoe does like a lot of like overreach with like education, like why animals shouldn't be pets, and then education for like the fishers, so they don't fish and go into like the tourism for like diving and stuff like that. And then she also writes proposals for conservation here, so that way the Belizean government doesn't have to go to like outsiders in the international community. It can be done within the own country to help preserve the terrestrial and aquatic wildlife here in Belize. So it was really educational, and it was really good to know how much effort and how much they care about Belize and protecting the wildlife here, which was really nice. And then after that it was dinner, and it was almost 9 o'clock, and we were all exhausted, so I went to bed. So that was today's day, day 11. Bye.